everyone, welcome to Nina Cucina. Today I am making my Thai chicken salad. This is a great take-to-work salad. It's very satisfying with 57 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber for only 366 calories per serving. Now we're going to start by making a poaching liquid for the chicken. We're just going to pour about a cup of water into a pan cold, add a few other ingredients. About a quarter cup of lime juice, a sliced shallot. I got a nice big one. Now I'm using shallots as opposed to onions in this one because I love the way shallots just sort of melt away into my poaching liquid. Just about a teaspoon of sea salt. Now I've got here some ginger. I'm just going to slice that up. I just need 7 or 8 slices or so. If you're a real ginger fan, you can most certainly use more. This will give a very nice, warm, spicy flavor to our poaching liquid. Into the pot it goes. I'm going to give that just a little stir around with my tongs here. Now, we're just going to place it right on the stove. Now I'm going to just cover it and bring it to a simmer. Once it's nice and bubbly and aromatic and I can smell those shallots and the ginger, I'm going to place some chicken breast in it. Now my poaching liquid is bubbling away. So I'm just going to take my chicken breast, I've just sliced it into strips just so it cooks more quickly and more evenly. This is organic chicken breast. You could use dark meat for this, but I really prefer white meat for this particular dish. I'm just placing them in the pan, giving each a little bit of room to swim around in the poaching liquid. There we go. Now I'm just going to cover the pan and give it about 7 or 8 minutes, just until the chicken is opaque all the way through. Now it smells wonderful and the chicken is completely opaque. I'm going to give it a little poke. Now you'll know that your chicken is ready when you poke it with your tongs and the flesh gives way. If it's still bouncing back, then you have a chance that you have some rawness in the middle. Get yourself a clean plate. Don't use the one that the raw chicken was on. You'll cross-contaminate. And just take the chicken off right out of the pot here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the plate with a damp paper towel and I'm going to place it in the refrigerator until it cools. Now, if you're in a real hurry, what you can do is you can put it in the freezer for what I call a quick cool. Then it'll only take about a half an hour, but you have to watch it so you don't freeze your chicken. Now, while I've got my chicken cooling in the refrigerator, let's make our dressing. Now this is going to be really easy. We're just going to throw everything into the blender. I'm going to start with some coconut milk, just about 1/3 cup, and 3 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. I've chosen honey ginger. I just love this stuff. A couple of teaspoons of minced garlic, little sea salt, just about a half a teaspoon or so, and some nice warm spices. I've got some cumin, just about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and this was just a little bit of chipotle. I just want a little bit of heat. Now we're just going to give that a little whiz to get it started. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grate some fresh ginger right into the blender. I'm going to do about a ½ inch. Now, a good trick is to keep your ginger in the freezer. This is frozen solid. It really makes it a lot easier to grate. One last quick whiz. Now that we've got the dressing done, let's get started with the rest of the salad. We're going to start with about a 10-inch English cucumber. I'm just going to cut off the ends, dump those into my garbage can. I'm going to slice it right down the middle and right down the middle again. And I'm just going to chunk it. nice chunky pieces. Got a red pepper that's going to go in here. And into the bowl it goes. I'm going to use about 5 or 6 nice fresh spring onions. I love green onions. Now I've got about a cup of grated carrots. Now this is a good trick. I just bought these in my supermarket produce section already grated, so it saves a lot of time. And I've got some water chestnuts. Now I'm just going to go and grab my cool chicken out of the fridge and we'll slice that up. I'm just going to lay down my meat cutting board on my vegetable cutting board because I don't want to cross-contaminate. And you see this wet paper towel has kept my chicken nice and moist. Put it over here. And I'm just going to take my long slices here and cut them into chunks. Not too small, not really bite-sized, but pretty much bite-sized. Don't knock yourself out if they're not all perfectly the same in size. Right into the bowl it goes. Now I've got here some beautiful fresh mint. We just need about 2 tablespoons. Just going to take it right off of the stalks. Oh, I love the smell of spearmint. It's just so fresh. Now just a little bit of basil. We're going to do about 1/4 cup. Into the bowl that goes. Now we have all of our ingredients in the bowl except for our yummy dressing. So I'm just going to pour it right on top. Now we're just going to give this a nice toss. Now I've just gotten some really pretty plates out. I've got this pretty little white plate and I'm going to just place it on a black plate so our salad becomes the center of attention. Now I'm just going to scoop a nice big portion right into the center of this plate, which we're allowed to do because this is so low in calories and so high in protein. Look at all of those colors. And I'm just going to give this a little bit of garnish, just a little sprig of mint on top. So there you have my Thai chicken salad. Thanks for joining me today at Nina Cucina. I'll see you next time.